Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to configure a 5374 as a router. Essentially, you're going to take any one of the 4 Ethernet LAN ports, or in this case on the 5374, a gigabit Ethernet port, and use it as a WAN port. This will allow you to use the modem as a simple router instead of a DSL modem. By going to Advanced Setup, Layer 2 Interface, ETH Interface, click Add, you can select from Ether 0, which is the gigabit WAN port, or gigabit Ethernet port, Ether 1, 2, 3, or 4, which is any one of the 4 LAN ports on the back of the modem. In this case, with the 5374, we have our gigabit Ethernet port, and by selecting Ether 0, we will dedicate that port as the WAN port. To complete the setup, after you've created the interface, you can click on WAN service, click Add, select the port that you just created, so Ether 0/ETH-WAN, hit Next, and since we're going to use it as a simple DHCP service, we're going to use IPOE. IPOE is the equivalent of a DHCP setting. Or if you use PPPoE for your service, you would then choose PPPoE. Choosing IPOE, we hit Next. Here we can define any DHCP settings or static IP settings that might be required, including enabling the WAN interface with a base MAC address. Some service providers require the connection to be the same as your PC, and this is where you would easily be able to do that. However, in this case, we will not use it. If we hit Next, we're going to enable NAT to allow it to convert enterprise IPs to the public IP. Hit Next. Allow the default gateway to be left with Ether 0 in the selected default gateway interfaces. Hit Next. Allow the selected DNS server interface to be Ether 0, essentially leaving the default. Hit Next. And here you're going to now see a summary of the settings for configuring your modem with an Ether WAN connection. By hitting Apply and Save, we've finalized that change. Now you can plug your DHCP Ethernet connection into the gigabit Ethernet port, thus using your modem as a router.